Bryan from Airflow Music here once again. Welcome back. This is day 6 of Daily Shed 2021. So here we are, January 6th, and the 6th day running through these scales that we've been doing. The scale workout number 1, the major key version. And that means that we're coming to the last 2 keys on this sheet. So I hope you've been enjoying these thus far, and I know for sure that some of you are hanging in with me and have been working through these, judging by the comments. So today is our last 2 keys going through these, and then we'll put this one to one side for a little while, at least in terms of the videos. Although obviously I recommend that, particularly if these aren't really under your fingers yet, you keep practicing them. This is a routine I'm going to be working on for a little while. In my personal practice, I'm not practicing them quite this slowly, which is part of the reason it's a little interesting to keep the coordination going for me when I do the videos. But certainly moving forward, I'll be playing them a little faster because I'm working on getting my tonguing up to a better tempo, that kind of thing. And also, I'm personally comfortable with my scales for the most part. So that's the thing to keep building with these. This is the sort of thing we'll have different iterations of at different times. Either the major scales are getting faster tempos, or different scale types, or whatever, as we keep moving forward with these daily videos for the time being. Anyway, that's where we're at. So let's hit into the last couple of sets. We have the written keys of D major and G major. Obviously, as I've said before, I'm playing B-flat trumpet, so that's concert keys of C and F. And what are we doing? We're doing 100 beats a minute, and each repeat is 4 times. First time slurred, second time single-tongued, third time car-tongued, and fourth time double-tongued. And yeah, that's about it for the time being for this. So I'm going to get into playing them. Here comes D major. Okay, there's the D major. Pluses and minuses to this one, pros and cons. I did go straight through in one take. That was literally the first time I played it in this context with the camera on. Didn't repeat any of the keys. There was a couple of them I could bear to repeat. You know, not everything was 100% clean, particularly in the last arpeggiation. That was a little sloppy in some of the car-tongue things. And, you know, that's up into that squirrely register, which I'm still working on to get used to. But this is one of the reasons I'm going to continue to practice it for some time, to really get it to where I want it to be. So that's the kind of process I'm thinking about with those. But I was pleased that I was able to basically get through without screwing it up so badly that I want to go back and refilm it. Positive improvements, still work to be done. That's basically what I can say there. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to move on to the G major and we'll see how we do. Okay, so that's the last one. That's now all 12 keys over the last 6 days. And the G major wasn't too bad for me. Obviously it's a much more familiar key for us all, I would imagine. You know, being in the low register, the cards are a little bit difficult down there for me. It's a slightly different balance, and so that's why I have to continue practicing to figure that out. But that'll come, and this is something, like I said, I'm going to continue to work on. But in terms of the videos, that's it for this particular set of exercises for the time being. Tomorrow I'll be back with a different scale routine that builds on what we've learned from doing these. And then I'll be continuing on with daily videos for the time being, for some time at least. We'll see how long I can go. If you have any questions or comments about this particular exercise, I'd love to hear them. You know by now my rule is polite feedback, please. Keep it constructive. If you don't like something, that's fine, but no need to be mean about it, okay? That's a pretty quick way to get yourself banned. But other than that, I hope you know by now I try to keep things positive around here. So let's, yeah, questions, let's hear them if you've got them. I'll try and respond as quickly as I can, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so if you've enjoyed these videos, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more if you haven't already. I will be back with, like I say, a different exercise tomorrow. And in the meantime, you've still got this to work on. So until then, go practice.